we're not live yet, are we? I forgot. No.
Okay, so hello there, hello. Welcome back to the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship Festival 2020. We are on the final leg of the festival, with this being the last week, and now we're midway through the last week. And what a week it is going to be. So, tonight, in a little while, in about half an hour time, we have Extreme Improv XStreamed, our weekly flagship Extreme Improv show, where it's going to be a short form battle royale of sorts. And then tomorrow night we're going to have the Improbotics and more Extreme Improv and what's it called? A donut sundae. I almost said an ice cream sundae. That'd be bad. That sounds nice, actually. But for now, you've seen him on the Histrionics the other day. You've seen him on the World Championship Festival. But now it will be our guest show, A Wizard Did It.
Delightful little Bob to enter the show with. My goodness me. What? Where am I? This time, this place, these four bordering walls that encompass a million souls crying out in isolation. My goodness me. Hello, greetings world. I am speaking to you through the spirit orb, also known as a tablet. But I may jerk around a little, but that's just the way that the spirits operate, you see. Greetings, hello. I am the wizard, as you may have deduced from my sweet hat there, and from my magnificent voluminous beard, which I couldn't find. Chirp, it's fine, it's going to be fine. Greetings. I have come from my own land, and I have wandered across hill and across dale, and through many mysterious and wondrous places, wonderful places. And then on my last check onto Southwest trains, and then I am here in your world with you now, and I have come to tell you a sweet, delectable story. That's That's basically the show. I'm going to do some storytelling now for a little amount of time, and then we shall all return to our homes and wait for, Christmas or whatever we're doing. Yes. Maybe think about how we're going to run government from now on. Wonderful, wonderful. It's going to be a lovely evening. And tonight, I am here to tell you a story. And of course, it is a story that we all know. We've all heard it before, suckling at our mother's teats. It's not like this is made up shit or anything. So I'm going to tell you a story. But first, I would like, if you may, grant me the pleasure of being reminded, because I'm old as shit. I've no idea who I am or what my name is. I need to be reminded of basic things like pants and also stories. So if anyone could contribute something, if maybe someone could look in the chat and see the name of a story that you would like to hear, or the name of a main character, or something to begin this quest. And then, as the story inevitably progresses and the audience leaves, I hope to maybe ask you again for more contributions, because this is a solo show, and I'm essentially standing here shouting at myself in a silent room, which is even more dangerous than when I faced the death reavers of Morgog and the land of Shreve, which was super dark but also less scary than this. So thank you, Bodwin the Stupid. I see in the chat. That's delightful. What a short but concisely fabricated name. Magnificent. Yes, I would like to come back to you on the way so we can be reminded that we're all in this together. And I'm just here to try and make you laugh at some stupid shit for a few minutes. So I may occasionally come back to say who was in the pub, or what's the name of this land, or something like that. So our story begins, which of course we all know. We all know the name Bodwin the Stupid. We have it all engraved on our hearts when we sat on our mother's knee as she made Cornish pasties and velvety treats. We heard the name Bodwin the Stupid, but nobody really knows where he came from, except from this entirely fabricated story that was made up by his mate Dave down the pub. So, the tale of Bodwin the Stupid begins, as all stories begin, inevitably, in a post office. For Bodwin the Stupid, Gary the Virgin shall also, I'm not just throwing out a slur about someone's life experience there. Gary the Virgin came up in chat. Of course, I'm reminded that is another fundamental part of this classic tale. Please feel free to drop suggestions in, actually, as we go along, because it's not like a live show. Wonderful, the beast of Bodmin Moor, good God. My blood boils at the very thought. My best friend is boiling over there in a cauldron in the corner, just at the sound of that name. So yes, it's not like you'll be interrupting a live show or anything, so please drop some suggestions of where you'd like to see the story going, and I'll try and do something with it, at least two of them at some point. So, the tale of Bodwin the Stupid begins in a post office. A post office in the land of Kanzuk-Chuckabuk, which was named thusly because, fuck it, why not? They thought, why not? It is a small land, barely a village. It is a very provincial land. Essentially 4 people, a post office, and a budgeons. That is all that existed in the village of Kanzuk-Chuckabuk. And Bodwin the Stupid had been given the name. Everybody had an attributed role in the village of Kanzuk-Chuckabuk, and Bodwin had been given the role of the idiot guy. He was literally the village idiot. His job was to sit on fences, twirl his maddened eyes at the darkening sky, and occasionally fall off the fence. He was the very apotheosis of fence sitting, which has lingered to this very day, except for super polarizing times in which we live. But back to the silly fantasy shit. Bodwin the Stupid had been given this title, and so he had worked for many years to be elevated to the role of arch-stupid, supreme idiot, super moron, and other vaguely abusive phrases. That were the name for his chosen career, and he had trained for years in the art of falling off a fence without breaking your clavicle, and with being the protagonist of hastily thought-through improv sets. That was his role in our world. And so he would go from the post office back to his house, a quote saying, "Good God, that's super dark, somewhere where a dragon eats you." He went to the post office, back to his house, forgot what he'd gone to the post office for he was an idiot, back to the post office, and then the fourth place in the village, which was somewhere where a dragon eats you, as I've been reminded by the chat in a reminder of the story that we all super know, and that. It's a dark twist for this village. I mean, you just had very provincial, small town places and places for people to occupy. But one corner happened to be a blood-stained altar where a dragon would periodically appear and consume anybody who sat upon it. That's just the part of the village that nobody mentioned at Christmas, because it was the super part, the super dark part that inevitably started arguments. I've also been reminded by the chat of poisoned custard tarts, but there's a time and a place for that. Bodwin the Stupid would leave his house, run past the scary place with the altar, and straight onto the post office. His fourth time that day, because he just remembered he'd gleaned from the depths of his well-trained idiot mind where the reason that he'd gone to the post office, and it was to buy a 4-pack of first-class stamps, which you, in this village, because it was run by crazy principles, you couldn't just buy one, you had to buy a packet of 4, and then one of them would get torn when you tried to separate them, and, this is crazy land that we live in, a fantasy world where that would never happen in a real place with sane people living. So he went back to the post office, and he cha-chinged the door, and he brushed past Monocle the cat, who was sitting in his accustomed warm spot on a little trestle table near the entrance to the post office. And he walked up to the counter and addressed Gary the Virgin, who ran the post office. Now, Gary the Virgin was a very accomplished man. He read extensively. He ran a post. He was a fully qualified and licensed person to run a post office, whatever that's called, a post officer. A post officer, we'll say that. That sounds good in my brain. He ran a post office. There's a hat going there. It's madness. He ran a post office, and he lived in the little room above the post office, and he, by all means, did a very accomplished and excellent job. However, he was called Gary the Virgin, which, of course, is a term which quite specified the role that he was obliged to play in any form of social interaction in the village. So the first thing that Bodwin the Stupid did when he opened the door was to throw a slur at Gary's head in the shape of about how he'd not got any lately. And that was relatively mild compared to the abuse he got from the rest of the village, who was convinced that virginhood, good grief, Colin, there was one little thing along the way. I may not be able to process all of these contributions because they're super advantage. I love them. We're all in this together. I've just been given Colin, I missed one, and then Colin the one-legged postman, who, relatively speaking, compared to the virgin and the idiot, had a relatively mundane function, just being a postman. So he will not enter this story except to go, what? Anyway, Bodwin entered the post office, threw out the slur at Gary. Gary took it on the chin, which there's some filthy sex jokes there, but I am a wizard from the fantasy world, so I'm not going to go there. Gary took it on the chin, like the dignified soul he was. Because being a wizard from the fantasy world, I'm very invested in maintaining the respectability of virgins. No cliches going on here. Anyway, Gary took the insult in the spirit with which it was intended, which was Bodwin's way of just getting past the formalities and talking to his friend, and welcomed Bodwin in. And Bodwin marched up to the counter and asked for a packet of Ryvitas and a copy of Lookin', the children's pop culture magazine from 1984. Unsurprisingly, Gary didn't know what he was talking about, and so herded Bodwin out of the post office. Bodwin had thus faced the first challenge of his hero's journey, and he was left wandering around the village square, where he encountered Colin, the one-legged postman, who passed and duly forgot his line. Colin had been allocated one line and one line only in this narrative, and it was, as we have established, it was to simply go, what? And fall off his postman's bike. But he had forgotten his line, and so he flailed around and was quietly ushered by Bodwin out of shot. As I'm sure no doubt most of you were wishing my face would leave shot at any given second. Colin was thus ushered out of town and onto the altar where the dragon was waiting. Colin's story ends there, and Bodwin closed his ears to the devilish screams and the cries of extended guts. I have no idea what that phrase even means, and it's grotesque, so I'm not going to dwell on it. Bodwin didn't listen to the noises that assailed his ears. Hat action there. Assailed his ears from the corner where the altar was. And he instead went back to his house to dwell upon his lack of 80s pop culture. And so, good God, all that. Can you hear on the hills? That happened faster than I was expecting. I didn't even get to a plot. There is no plot. History is not a plot. We just begin and then we end. Possibly. Oh, that's a nihilistic trait to end on. No. Everyone has a destiny, and that's lovely. I heard the noise. You maybe heard the sound of a wolf crying on the hilltops. Well, that is the sound of the Hound of Ossar, which, if you know your Celtic mythology, means that somebody present here or watching this show is about to die. Yes. However, in the context of a very silly improvised light comedy entertainment, it simply means that I've got to wrap this shit up. So, Bodwin, returning to his home, and having established the 4 principal geographical locations of the story setting, decided to go out again because he couldn't bear to hear the nightly screams. There were enough residents of this village that you would hear nightly screams. It was a very, very densely populated village with 4 buildings in it, and Bodwin couldn't cope with these screams anymore. So he left his house and he walked to the center of the courtyard and the town square where he could see the altar and the dragon atop the altar looking mildly embarrassed at having bits of people between its teeth. And he decided to fulfill the traditional duty of the dragon slayer, which was to start an online petition to have the dragon be publicly shamed and to see the error of its ways. And after a number of months, nearly 47 or possibly 48 people had signed the petition at Fund for Change or whatever it's called. And so the dragon had to be told about this because it wasn't online at any point. Dragons are notoriously bad at that kind of thing. And the dragon was reminded of how 47 or possibly 48 people thought it was doing a bad thing, and so it stopped, and all social ills were cured by an online petition. The end. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's the end of the story. Good. Yes. Wonderful. We all lived. Nobody died except for calling the one-legged postman. Now, as you may be wondering, there's a bit more time to fill, but because as a conscientious wizard, I have decided to up the ante of the responsibility of adding quality content to my shows, and I felt that the only appropriate move would be to, like many shows at the Edinburgh Fringe, to fill out the time with a pretentious Q&A, or possibly question time, taking questions from the press. It was either this or start a gaming channel on YouTube, and no one wants me to do that. Watching me almost spit at you for 10 minutes is bad enough. Watching me playing the Elder Scrolls is nothing that nobody wants to see. So we are now going to have a brief, the rest of the time will be taken up with a brief Q&A with a press corps who have been duly summoned to my presence, and who will ask me a number of questions. So if you could all file in, if you could, all of you file, no pushing, please. There we go. We're all in, everyone, and
it's just me. No one else turned up.
Go, Bruce.
Yeah, just me.
Every time. If you want to sing for me, Bruce, you turn up. Anyway, never mind. We will know that was the emphatic head shaking of a man who is happily married. Dear God, with your 14 wives. Well played there, sir, on juggling them all. You need to sit down, sir. Anyway, yes. We are now going to have a Q&A. So, first question, please, from the gentleman at the back. Yes, it's just you. Gentleman at the back in the cravat.
Yeah,
we'll go to you first. Yes. What would you like to ask me?
Well, Wizard, I put it to you. Since you've become on the scene,
yes.
The statistics say that hijinks and pranks have gone up 15%. What have you got to say about that? Hijinks and pranks.
An outrageous slur. And entirely true, and entirely justified. I ran my political campaign very much on hijinks and what was the other word?
Pranks.
Well, I thought you were going to bring tomfoolery into it, but I haven't. I'm not going to dwell on that. That's a dark part of my past. Hijinks and pranks. Well, yes, I am as in the tradition of the people of Burgertown, which is a fascinating small land north of here. I am entirely invested in the sacred art of knocking on people's doors and running away, the advocation and use of whoopee cushions, and just general hijinks. But having no traditional or well-founded sense of humor myself, I have indeed moved away from that and just tell stupid stories to people for a living. But I'm behind that kind of thing every way. And if the woke police don't like that, then they know where not to find me online. There we go. That's my answer. Anyone else? Anyway, we'll go to the man raising his hand wearing cravat. That's a fundamental difference.
I'm the same person, Wizard. I haven't changed.
The second man, a different man to the first man. Would you like? Yes. What is your question, please?
The question is, all right.
Yes.
I have been contacted by your stuffed cat Tom Foolery. He wants to get in contact with you, but you keep avoiding his calls. Why is this, Wizard? Why are you avoiding Tom?
I had to bring that up. I had to bring that up. Yes. Thank you for building on what I threw out there and thought you you journo hacks wouldn't latch upon. Well, Tom and I, we have a history. I name checked him. Well, in fact, he had a different name. He was called Monocle, but I gave him a little cameo in my story. But that's not enough for him. There are financial obligations. He has, we have a contract. He gets monies whenever I perform, and I've thrown that out. I'm not going to be at the beck and call of an imaginary cat. Too many people in this land are at the mercy of the judgment of imaginary cats, and if he wants to make an issue of it, he knows where to not find me online. There you go. So that's my answer to that. Any other questions? Yes, you at the back. You at the back in the moustache, and the hand up and the cravat, which is again a markedly different change.
Right. I have a question on behalf of Colin, the one-legged postman. He says you're not paying him for the line that he said in your story. Why aren't you paying your characters now, Wizard? Why have you stopped paying them as you've promised? Is what I'm asking you right now.
Well, I feel that they have some grounds for complaint. Only I feel in a court of the law of the land, I may be somewhat hat action there, keeping it going. I may be somewhat justified, possibly, in that Colin and Tom the cat, or was a Monocle the cat, did not exist before 10 minutes ago when I introduced them in a under low quality improvised comedy set.
I've got a very quick question from the audience. They're asking, why are you wearing the sorting hat? Have you got permission for that, or are you just why are you doing that?
Oh look! It's like a blimp. It's a blimp in the sky that we should all look at immediately as I
every time.
And that's our show. That's the end. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Right.
In the 7 or 10 or 11 kingdoms. That was awesome, Tim, and thank you so much, John, for making this cameo guest appearance there. So,
yes.
What have you called yourself?
John,
Bruce Fiona. Fiona Bruce. I like what you did there, Fiona Bruce Fiona. Guys, let's very quickly, we've got another show in a moment and I'm getting messages from people in the waiting room, but let's very quickly find out where we can find you. Tim, where can people find you?
I am I perform quite a lot. I have a couple of shows, this one which is A Wizard Did It, and another show called Histrionics, which your viewers may remember from a few days ago.
Yeah.
And both of them are still waiting to have like a social media presence on Instagram and so on, because I suck. But if you like either of them, then make a note, and maybe in a couple of weeks or so, if you look them up, I will have set some things up and you can look up things.
That's your homework for tonight, Tim.
Yes.
Right.
I'm often around Hoopla improv shows when they run a clubhouse, or maybe if they get back to doing jams.
Yeah, certainly. And John, where can everyone find you?
John.
I've got my own Facebook page with John Ewan Improviser. You can see with Richard Hyde Comedy and the Comediations. And that's all.
Amazing. Right, guys. I will. Well, do you know what? I'm just going to bring the others in. They can say hello. You guys can shoot off if you want, or you can stick around. I don't mind. Whatever works for you guys. Let's bring some people in.
We'll clear the room.
Okie dokie. Right. So let's bring some people in. Take care, guys.
Alan, is it working?
Okay, I'm letting some people in. We are still live. Can you imagine this?
How do I put?
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Good
Have a
night.
good show.
Good night.
Know
Okay.
what I'm doing here, Al.
Hello there. Hello, JJ. Hello, Marty. Hello, one
Hello.
and all.
What?
Hello. Hello, Jen.
I
Hello.
can't see
Hi.
myself.
Okay.
Oh.
1 second, guys. 1 second. We need to get...
What do I do?
Loud Liverpudlian.
So, we are live, guys. We are
Hello,
live.
Will.
We're running ever so slightly over, so just be warned. We are live. So the audience will be able to see the magic of how this all begins. So
Well,
let's
you're
just...
gonna have to come down.
Right, let's have a look. Right, so audience, this is an Extreme Improv Extremed show. We're going to... Oh, hang on. People are still entering.
Maximise that.
Oh, I've just realised what's going on here. So, everyone, we're going to need just a moment, but we may as well leave you guys with us just whilst we sort all of this out. So one other joining. Okay, so everyone, I'm going to explain everything in a second, especially if you've not actually done this show before. But in the meantime, we're going to need a suggestion, audience. We're going to need a suggestion of something exciting. So, audience, please put a suggestion of something exciting into the suggestion box. So just put that into the comments. As you'll see at the bottom of the screen, it says suggestion box. And throughout the show, that will give you some ideas of what we're looking for. So do check that every so often, because I'd like to put things there in advance so the time delay and the lag and all that doesn't happen. But my name is David Pstansky, and this is Extreme Improv Extremed. On the show today, we have Danny. Say hello to the people.
Hi everyone, my name's Danny. I'm from Positive Improv Experience. Back again with the Extreme lot. Good to be here.
Okay, JJ, I don't know if you're being like, if you're regenerating. You look a bit bright on the face there.
Too bright. When you turn it down. At my age, you need everything you can.
Okay, but JJ, do you want to say hello to the people?
Hello everyone, my name is JJ. I'm from sunny London.
Okay, Elkie, say hello.
Hello, I'm Elkie. I'm from New York, but right now I'm in North Carolina.
You're always somewhere different. I don't understand it. It's amazing.
You're busy.
You're a very busy lady. Right, next up, joining us for the first time, we have Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm from Northampton in the UK. Woo!
Woo! So, next up, we have Marty.
Hello, everybody from Seattle, Washington.
Hello. We also have Hannah.
Hi, I'm Hannah and I'm in Liverpool in the UK.
Yay!
We also have Alan.
Hello everybody, I'm Alan, and I'm in the Wirral, which is right next to Liverpool. So if Hannah beats me in one of the final rounds, I'll be going around there.
He's from the dark side.
And lastly but not leastly, joining us for the first time on the stream, also looking at your name, you're also Alan apparently. Erica, say hello.
Hi everyone, I'm Erica. I'm unfortunately married to Alan, and I'm also from the Wirral. And I'm from the Wirral as well. I'm in the same house.
No way. We have to take advantage of that somehow. Like, just like some arm coming through or something like this into the shot, you know. Right, so, very quickly, especially for Jen. Jen, you're going to be absolutely fine with all of this. And for Erica as well, I know for a fact you've seen a lot of these shows, so you know what you're in for. But it's all going to be short-form improv games, and along the way the audience will be able to give us suggestions and vote on who they think does better in certain competitive-style games. But it's all very friendly competition. And audience, the first thing I asked you for was a suggestion of something exciting. So having a look at the comments section, I see Sienna says, hello Extreme Improv. And Hugh said, well done Tim, after our guest act Tim earlier. So let's have a look. Meeting the mother-in-law for the first time. Something exciting, discovering fire. Okay, we might use a couple of different things for different games. But I think meeting the mother-in-law for the first time. So we're about to play a game which is known as Verbatim. A game we often start the show with. The way Verbatim works is that we're going to ask one of our performers to perform a 30-second dramatic monologue on the theme of meeting the mother-in-law for the first time. So let's say that starting us off, let's have... Well, in fact, we've got our husband and wife team here. Let's get someone into trouble. Alan, you can start us off with the idea of meeting the mother-in-law for the first time. So you have 30 seconds, and here you go.
Well, I very well remember meeting my mother-in-law for the first time. In fact, conveniently, it was shortly after I'd made the discovery of fire, which was very handy, as it subsequently turned out to be necessary to burn my mother-in-law as a witch. But in fact, when I first met my mother-in-law, it was at a big family party, and I met all that family at once. And the whole family, basically, was a lot of tiny little men being led around by big-breasted women in a state of total defeat. And I remember thinking, you know, there are worse trade-offs to have. So it's actually quite a
And that is 30 seconds. That is 30 seconds. Well done there, Alan. So, the way this game works is we are now going to come to another performer who will also have 30 seconds, this time to recreate Alan's original performance as precisely as they can. And I am going to come to Hannah. Hannah, you're going to have 30 seconds to recreate Alan's original performance. And here you go.
Well, I remember the first time that I met my mother-in-law, and it was one of those moments, you know, where you're a bit like, Anyway, so basically I've been practicing fire, which is great because I set my mother-in-law's witch on fire, which was quite amazing. But anyway, so I was at this massive party, and there were loads of women walking around with massive breasts, which was like, whoa, wow. So anyway, so yeah, we managed to get on, which was all right, actually. But I was just kept thinking about the fact that there were just women walking around with big boobs, you know. It was just one of those things that I just couldn't think about.
And that is 30 seconds. We thank you so much there, Hannah. Okay, so next up, we are going to come to Marty. Marty, you're going to have 30 seconds to recreate Hannah's recreation of Alan's original performance. And here you go.
Well, I remember it well. The first time I met my mother-in-law, I mean, it was right after I discovered fire, and it's good too, because I had to use the fire to burn her as a witch, and then we were in this place, and there were lots of women with massive breasts, and how scandalous to be in a room with all of these women with all these huge boobs, and my goodness, it just threw me for a loop. I'm telling you, right here and now. I was.
And that is 30 seconds. We thank you so much there, Marty. So now we are going to go over to Erica. Erica, you're going to have 30 seconds to recreate Marty's recreation of Hannah's recreation of Alan's original performance. And here you go.
Well, I remember meeting my mother-in-law, and I discovered the fire and burned her, and then I was taken to a party. And I went to the party, and there was all these women here, and they had loads of boobs, and there's boobs everywhere, and that's not really my bag, but I guess other people like boobs. And then the mother-in-law jumped on a giant fire, and she exploded, and all the boobs went up. It was awful. What can I say?
And that is 30 seconds. There we go. Perfect recreation of Marty's accent. So, lastly, we're going to take things full circle. We're now going to come to Alan, who will have 30 seconds to recreate his wife's recreation of Marty's recreation of Hannah's recreation of his own original performance. And here you go.
Well, I remember going to a party, and I was at this party, right? The whole party was, you know, it was all these women with great big boobs all over the place. I remember saying to them, I said, you know, thank you very much. And then I was just, you know, my mum jumped on this fire, and all the knocks just like, they exploded everywhere, and I was like, praise Jesus, there's boobs in the room. and I don't remember what happened after that because I think.
And that is 30 seconds. So, audience, it is now voting time. As quick as you can, put some votes into the comment section for who you think did the best recreation of what came before. If you felt it was Alan just then, vote for Alan. If you felt it was Erica before, put Erica. If you felt it was Marty, vote for Marty. And if you felt it was Hannah, please vote for Hannah. Remember that Alan's original monologue is not up for scrutiny. It's just about who did the best recreation of what came before. Very quickly, we'll ask a couple of our performers and then we'll go straight over to the comments because we're speeding things up these days. JJ, who do you think did the best recreation?
I think Hannah was the most accurate. I think Alan didn't really get Erica's whole point that she didn't like boobs, and he actually liked boobs a lot, and I really didn't get that at all. But, there we go.
Okay, I've just seen a comment that says, David, you are very loud compared to everyone else. I do apologise.
You're either too loud or too quiet, David.
I know, I'm either too loud or too quiet. It's because I project. Right, so, Danny, who do you think did the best recreation?
I think this time I've got to give it to Marty. I mean, Hannah obviously did a good job as well, but I think Marty did the better job. Although, props to Alan and Erica for not, beating each other up after that round.
Oh, it's early. It's early, Danny. It's early. Having a quick look to the comments, I see a vote for Hannah. Jane on Facebook says Marty. Max says Marty. Janie on Twitch says Hannah. Ellie says that I'm very loud. Sandra says Hannah. Evil John, not Evil John. Evil John 17 on Twitch says Erica. Let's have a look. Any others coming through? Ellie says Hannah, and that's enough for me. Hannah, you won that round. Well done there. Very good stuff. We're going to play another of these games. Remember, audience, you need to get your votes in quick because we are busy people. And let's have a look. One more thing. Oh, actually, Hugh says Alan, the man of 1,000 voices. Right, so votes are still coming in, but it's more for Hannah there. So let's have a look. So, something exciting. Bungee jumping off of a high bridge. Bungee jumping off of a high bridge. This time, I am going to ask Elkie. Could you start us off? So, Elkie, you're going to have 30 seconds for your monologue about bungee jumping off of a high bridge. And here you go.
Whoa! I went to the edge, and I looked down, and I saw nothing but waterfall. This is crazy. Oh, wow. You know what? I'm going to do it, though, because I told myself that I'm going to expand my horizons. I'm afraid of heights, deathly afraid, but you know what? Forget that. I'm doing this. Give me 2 minutes.
And that is 30 seconds. Okay, so next up, we're going to come to Jen. Jen, you're going to have 30 seconds to recreate Elkie's original performance as precisely as you can. And here you go.
I stepped towards the edge. I was so scared I looked down. I decided that I needed to expand my horizons. Yes, that's what I was going to do. I was going to jump. Oh my God! I was so scared. I was gonna do it, and I was gonna do it right now. Yeah!
And
bungee jumping.
Is 30 seconds. Thank you so much there, Jen. So, next up, we're going to come to JJ, in fact. JJ, you're going to have 30 seconds to recreate Jen's recreation of Elkie's original performance. And take it away.
I looked down, and I was going to do it. I really was. I was scared, but I was going to do it. The bungee jump. Yeah. I mean, I was scared, but I looked down, and 2 minutes, no, and I was going to do it. I really was, honestly.
And that is 30 seconds. And lastly on this part, Danny, you're going to have 30 seconds to recreate JJ's recreation of Jen's recreation of Elka's original performance. Take it away.
I was going to do it. I mean, I was going to bungee jump, and I'm up on the edge, and I want to do it. I mean, just give me 2 minutes, okay? I mean, I told myself I was going to do it. I mean, I was scared. At first, I was afraid. I'm not petrified, though.
Woo! Okay, and that is 30 seconds. Thank you so much there, Danny. You did take the thought out of my brain when you said that, though. So, that means next up, we are going to come to Elkie, who will take us full circle. So, audience, as soon as Elkie has recreated Danny's recreation of JJ's recreation of Jen's recreation of her own original performance, you can vote on who you felt did the best recreation of what came before. Elkie, here you go.
Oh, I'm scared. Give me 2 minutes. All right. I was scared. I wasn't petrified though, but I could have been. 2 minutes. I'm gonna do it. Give me. Another Gloria Gaynor reference.
And that is 30 seconds. So, well done there, Elkie. Audience, it is once again voting time. You know it's voting time, and I forgot to mention earlier that I'd changed what we're looking for in the addiction box? What am I saying? In the suggestion box. There is a reason why I say that. I've made 2 mistakes in a row here. So, the Electric Head had a guest show the other day, and they asked me to add a suggestion that they needed, which was an addiction. So when I asked for a guilty pleasure, for some reason tonight it came up for an addiction, but then I said the addiction box rather than suggestion box. You didn't need to know that process, but anyway. Right, going over to the comment section, Sandra has voted for Elkie, Hugh has voted for Elkie. We've got a couple of suggestions of addictions coming through, but let's find out. First of all, Erica, who do you think did the best recreation?
I think Jen was brilliant. I really got the fear, but I've got to go with Elkie. That was fantastic. Loved it.
Okay, and let's ask one other person. Hannah, who do you think did the best recreation?
I thought they were all great, and I love JJ's because I just love the random moments of panting. I thought that was hilarious. But then at the end, Elkie just won it over for me.
Yeah, okay, looking back over to the comment section.
I vote for Elkie!
Who said it?
Okie dokie. I can see
Sorry,
that...
guys, he's not had his meds.
Okay, so Jane votes for Jen. Liger's rule on Twitch say Jen. Interesting, someone out there likes Ligers. You'll find out why in the near future. Sienna says Elkie. Biddy Wink Wink says Elkie. Styles Clash says Jen. Janie says Elkie. Hugh says Elkie. Sandra said Elkie. We've read those before, but Elkie, you have won. So well done there. So we're going to go on to our next game. Having another look, I asked the audience for suggestions of addictions. Evil John said, I am addicted to What's-Its and panoramic views. I like that. I don't know how we can use that. Has anyone got like a mode on their camera? Right, so panoramic views. I think we're going to use that as the inspiration because next up we are going to play a game of single syllable showdown.
Oh, bollocks.
The way this game works is there will be 2 performers in a scene at any one time and everything they say has to be single syllable words. So for example, they can say hi, but they cannot say hello. They can say Dave, but they cannot say David. Everything they say has to be single syllable words.
They can say balls, but they cannot say bollocks.
This is true. They also, well, to give a couple, they could say Dan, but not Danny. They could say Jen, but not Jenny. They could say Al, but not Owlan. Yeah, we get the idea.
Say elk.
Yeah, but not moose. I don't know. Right, so, okay, let's have a look. This is going to be addicted to panoramic views. So, the other couple of rules is we don't allow circular conversation. So if the conversation uses a limited vocabulary or just says the same things over and over again, then you'll be out. If you hesitate for too long, you will be out. Starting us off in this scene about panoramic views is going to be Marty and JJ. Everyone else, if you can stop your video, and we will just have Marty and JJ in this scene about panoramic views, and here you go.
I just love this view.
Wow. I mean, wow. It's...
Why?
Wow.
It's wide and wow.
I can't get... Wow.
What's that over there?
Tree.
One
tree. Trees. And rocks. And
a bush
dog.
Or two. A bush or two. A dog.
I saw a dog.
A horse. More than one horse.
Circular conversation warnings here, guys.
Was there a horse, or was it just a big dog?
At least 3. Men rode them.
I have not rode a horse.
Bad gram, but, you know.
Oh, unfortunately, I'm not going to quite allow the bad gram thing. Sorry. JJ, you are
you were
out.
Younger, David, you'd know that gram is the street word.
I know. A gram of what? Right, so, anyway, JJ, you are out, and let's have Elkie in, please.
Hey there.
How's it?
Why are you talking?
Oh! And Elkie, you are out. Danny, you are in.
Oh!
Hi there.
Hi.
Why do you talk?
To tell you things.
Nice. Are you here to show me this view?
Yes. See the trees?
It looks great. Nice shot. Tell me more.
Well, there's rocks and dogs. I see lots of things.
Can I take a pic?
You may.
Thanks. Hold still, and this thing is not on. Whoops. My bad.
Did you get the pig?
No. I ran out of film.
Oh. It's a film cam.
Yes, I'm so sad.
Don't be sad. It's not that big a deal, really.
But I want to take a pic of this view and take it home with me to show my wife.
Well, we could paint it.
Paint, yes. Great thought.
I've got art stuff in the car.
In your car? You have paint in your car?
Yes, I do.
Are you Bob Ross?
I am Robert.
Oh! And you are out of there, Marty. Can we have Jen in, please?
Oh. That's nice.
It is. Do you like it?
Very. Yes,
Ooh.
I do. Hun.
Wife? I left you at home. Why are you here?
I need to be with you.
But I left you with the kids.
Oh, they are fine.
Where are they?
At home.
Oh, thank God. I thought you brought them with you.
No way.
I
Just-
can calm down.
Just you and me here.
So, what shall we do now?
Let's look at the view.
Did you bring the wine?
Of course. And a glass or two.
Good thought. I did not bring them, so I'm glad you did.
Trust me, I'm your wife.
Yes. True. Trust your wife.
That's why you love me.
Yes?
You do love me.
I love you, but the view is much...
Hesitation warning here, Danny. It needs to pick up the pace.
Fine. The view is good, but is no match to you.
Give me wine.
Say when? Oh. Whoops. This had some stuff in it and it's spilt on my knee in real life.
Oh, you! You!
I like to break the fourth wall. Soz.
Clean it up, then.
Yes. Oops, I spilt some on your dress.
Oh.
Let me get that.
Oh, no! Red wine stains.
That's it.
Yes!
Oh no, that cost a lot of dosh.
It did. Get some white wine.
At this
That
point,
works.
Danny, I'll say you've done well enough to get a pat on the back, and you are out. Let's have Hannah in, please.
So, take my pick.
Of course.
Wait, like this. Oh no, this is good. Did you do it?
Yeah.
And
Nice. Hot.
Hot. Wow. Never had that.
Oh, never!
Oh no!
Oh, no. Okay, Erica, you are in.
Never. Oh.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm well. How are you?
I am fine.
What do you think of the view?
The view is the best view I see when I come here. No clouds.
None?
No
Where-
clouds at all.
Where
Blue
are we?
skies. We are on top of a hill. The
hill?
hill. The hill. This hill. The hill of love.
Not the sound of a nun.
The sound?
Yeah.
No sound. No birds up here. Just blue skies. Green grass. Grey rocks. You and me.
So lovely here.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, bugger off.
Alan, I don't believe you've been in, have you?
Nope.
Go for it.
I love this view, but this hill is live with the noise of nuns.
Nuns make me mad.
Cross, yeah. With their black and white hats.
Yeah. And their joy in God.
Yeah. So much joy with no sex. Like my life. But
Oh, no sex for you. No sex, not for you, Bob.
I blame the wife.
You blame the wife each time you come here. You should meet a nun.
I think they have ruled on that.
Oh well, no nun sex for you.
Or any guy.
Any.
Oh,
And okay, so Jen, we'll say you have won that game. Well done. Well done all. Okay, we are going to move rapidly on to our next game. Audience, please put suggestions of famous movies into the comments section. Please put the suggestion of different famous movies into the comments section. If anyone was on the Extreme Improv Facebook page earlier today, I put the question out there, what is your favourite movie of all time? We had loads of good ones suggested there. Let's see if we can get some of them in the comments section now. But let's play one game in between whilst we're waiting for them. And the game we are going to play is going to be the random alphabet game. We are going to play the random alphabet game, guys. Let me explain how this works. If anyone out there has ever played a traditional alphabet scene like you would in an improv show, then you will know that there are two performers in the scene at any one time, and every time the next performer speaks, their line of dialogue starts with the next letter of the alphabet. A, B, C, D, and so on and so forth. In a random alphabet scene, there will be two performers in the scene, but every time they speak, they must begin with a letter of the alphabet that does not follow in either direction the previous letter that started the last line of dialogue. The other main rule is you are not allowed to repeat a letter of the alphabet. You'll have 2 minutes to try and get all the way through using up all of the letters, but if they go wrong at any point, that is the end of the scene. So once again, you have to start each line of dialogue with a different letter of the alphabet that hasn't been used before, and it is not allowed to go in an order that I recognise, such as A, B, C or C, B, A. Let's have a little look at what suggestions we didn't use for addictions, and let's have a look. So, eating frog's legs is the first scene. The first scene we are going to have is going to be between Marty and Danny. Marty and Danny, you will be in the first scene. Just to reiterate the rules one more time. Every time a new line of dialogue is started by another performer, it has to begin with a letter of the alphabet that hasn't been used to start a line of dialogue before. Also, you are not allowed to put the order of the alphabet into a pattern that I recognise. A, B, C, C, B, A, etc. You'll have 2 minutes to attempt to get through this. And this is a scene about eating frog's legs. And here you go.
Does this taste funny to you?
No, I like it.
You like it? What does it taste like?
Bat meat.
Exotic. I think I might get into this myself. Let me try.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Oh, and we have had Y before, so that is the end of the scene. Danny, you win the individual battle. But as a team, you got through 5 letters. 5 letters for Danny and Marty. So, next up, we are going to come to Erica and Hannah. Erica and Hannah, you can go next. So, let's see what your scene is going to be about. You have a scene which is inspired by the addiction to Midsummer Murders. Midsummer Murders. Interpret that as you will, right? That is what's going to inspire your scene, and here you go.
Kill him.
Oh, I can't get enough of John Nettles.
Why won't you kill him?
He's already dead.
Is he?
Oh, he and I, H-I. And that is that. Got you. Got caught there early on. Let's see how you did, though. So, that means, Erica, you win the individual battle. But between you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters also. So, 5 is where we're levelling out for tonight. Let's now have Alan, since you're here. Alan and JJ. Alan and JJ. You haven't had a go yet. Let's see what you are going to do this about. So, this is going to be inspired by playing pranks on someone. You were addicted to playing pranks on someone. That's going to be your inspiration here. You've got 2 minutes on the clock, and here you go.
You would love it.
Apple pie bed.
Queen bee prank.
Royal jelly.
Queen QR! QR, and we're done.
Oh.
Oh, guys! 1, 2, 3, 4 letters in.
Oy vey.
Oy vey, indeed. Wow. So that means we have one more pairing left, which is, who hasn't had a go? So Elkie and Jen. Elkie and Jen. 5 letters through the alphabet is all you need to do. You have 2 minutes on the clock. So, here. Oh, hang on. Let's find out what you're doing a scene about first. It might help. Let's have a look. One more inspiration. And addicted to having a bath. Addicted to having a bath. And here you go.
Have you ever had a bath as deep as the one I have just poured you?
Where have you been all my life with those baths? Oh my goodness.
Brilliant. Bubbles are just like the most amazing thing. I put extra in just for you because I know how bubbly you like it.
My. I tell you, I don't know where I would be without you, girl.
After your bath, I've actually got some champagne and strawberries and ice cream, and I've even got you a fluffy robe to wrap yourself in.
Oh, shoot. Okay. I might never go home.
Love you, sis. Really love you. You know, I love it when you come to stay with me.
Zoolander. We can see Zoolander too, right?
Can't wait to see Zoolander with you. It's just like, you know, it's like the old times when we used to have sleepovers and everything.
Yes, exactly.
No way. I don't even remember the last time we got together, sis.
Friday, wasn't it?
Has to have been. Yeah. Friday.
Oh, we have had H. We have had H. Oh, well done. So, 1 minute 43 seconds into it. So there wasn't tons of time left, but you got through. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 letters. So well done. You absolutely floored them with that round. Excellent stuff. audience, I asked you for suggestions of famous movies. Let's just have a look, see what comments we've got coming through here anyway. So, what have we got? Erica says, Erica is doing great. Well, thank you for that contribution, Erica. But you gave yourself a pat on the back.
Someone has to.
Ellie said from earlier, Danny and Jen, that was a brill scene. I think that was from during the single syllable round. Let's have a look. Lots of suggestions of movies have come through. So now we are going to move on to our next game, which is going to be 1 Minute Remake. We are going to play 1 Minute Remake. The way this works is that we are going to have... Okay, guys. Right, we are going to have... each of our performers will have 1 minute to remake an entire film all by themselves. So they will have 1 minute, and that will include me. I haven't played a game yet. So we will have each performer, they will have to remake a film from start to finish, not just a single scene or a single character from a film, but they're going to have to remake the entire movie, including every scene, every beginning, middle and end plot twist, every catchphrase, every performance, every CGI special effect, the lot. Starting us off on this, we're going to have Danny. Danny, you can go first. And I would like you to remake... Okay, one other thing. If you don't know the film, you know the title, so make something up. Danny, you have got The Godfather. You have got The Godfather. And here you go.
Yo, so I'm a mafia, and I'm just gonna... what are you looking at? Come on.
My God, I don't want to do with this.
Yeah. I'm gonna see my Godfather now, just to see what he's got to offer me. Hey, Al Pacino. Yeah, what are you doing? I got Robert De Niro here to see you. And I'm gonna listen or not. He carries shoes. All right, okay. And is there anyone gonna shoot? Go on to The Godfather for my kids in one of the trilogy sequels. And so, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be alive for that. Okay, awesome. And roll credits.
Got 12 seconds left, Dan.
Okay. And we're going to move on to the sequel. Godfather Part 2. Okay, I got another kid here. I want you to do The Godfather. You're going to be in the trash on Saturday night? Yeah, sure.
And that is a minute. What an odd film. It seemed to end,
I've not seen any of the Godfather
and then it seemed to start a second film, but I don't know what happened there. Right, so next up we're going to come to Hannah. We're going to come to Hannah, and Hannah, you are going to have The Matrix. You have got The Matrix. You have 1 minute to recreate The Matrix, and here you go.
Oh, yeah! Guns! Oh, we love guns! Bad guys! Bang, bang, bang! I've got some weird kind of power, which means I can go like this in slow motion and miss all of the bullets and look like an octopus. And a bang, bang, bang! More guns! More action! More of this! More of that! Bang, bang! You're dead! You're dead! You're dead! I look good in leather. Yes, I do. Bang, bang, dead, rolled credits, smashed it. Sit back and relax.
12 seconds left.
Sit back and relax.
And that is a minute. So it's weird. Both of those have ended up being the 48-second remake game. Interesting. Yeah, it's those final 12 seconds are so hard to fill. Right, next up, we are going to come to Alan. Alan, you are going to have the movie Hannibal. You have got the movie Hannibal, and here you go.
Mr. Lecter, do you remember me from the first film? Why, yes, I do, Clarice. But weren't you played by somebody else? Yes, I was. I've gone redhead now. Thank you for noticing. Are you planning on spending the rest of this film in a prison cell? No, I did that in the last film. It was boring. I'm going to go around Venice and eat loads of artists instead. Yum, 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 yum. Oh my God, well, I suppose even though I love you, but I'm not allowed to say it, I better stop you. Okay. Well done for hanging that guy out of the gallery by his guts, because he turns out to be a bad guy in that James Bond film. Well done, Dr. Langer. But now I'm in your house and you've chained me to the fridge. That's right, I have. I'm going to make you eat Melee Arthur's brain after he's eaten part of it himself. Isn't that marvelous? What do you think, Mr. Lee Arthur? I was in Goodfellas. Yes, you were in Goodfellas. Well done. Have another scoop. I think we're coming to the end of the film about now, Clarice. Probably it's best if I cut my hand off.
And that is 1 minute. Well done there. So, an extra 3 seconds, and that would have been perfectly timed. Next up, we are going to come to Erica. Erica, for you, we've got the movie The Lost Boys. We've got the movie The Lost Boys, and here you go.
Welcome to the murder capital of the world. Why is it the murder capital of the world? I don't know. There's so many people missing. Oh, okay. Let's go to the fair. Okay, then. Let's go to the fair. Wow. Wow, look at the fair. Whoa. Look at that cool guy on a motorbike. Let's go and play with them. Okay, let's go and play with them. Hello, David. Hello. I'm ruggedly handsome. And I'm auditioning for 24, you know. Well, David, I think I might drink this bottle. It's not your blood, is it? No, it's not my blood, but that's Noodles. Well, that wasn't blood, it was wine, wasn't it? Yes, it's wine. You're not going to wake up a vampire, honest. Okay. Here come the Frog Brothers. Go where you can't act. Okay. Now wake up. Wake up, Michael. I've remembered his name now. Wake up, Michael. Oh, no.
Oh, hang on. That was 1 minute, 12 seconds ago. I'm so sorry. I got distracted by the comments. So, that was the 1 minute. You had the extra 12 seconds that the others needed to use up. So, there you go.
Married to Alan, I need it.
Yeah, there you go. So, well done there, Erica. Next up, we're going to come to Jen. I'm going to come to you, Jen. And let's have a look. Sandra George says, I have never watched The Matrix. Take it there is lots of people being killed. Take it there is lots of people being killed in it. Yes. Okay, let's have a look. So Spark on Twitch says One. Is there a movie just called One?
It's
The One.
There is The One. Jet Li's The One.
There is a movie called One, and also 2 and 3, but it didn't really catch on until 7.
Oh, okay. Right, so let's have a look. For
Or
you,
the one from the Matrix.
I'm going to give you the film. You have got the film, The Purge. You've got the film, The Purge. And you have 1 minute. And here you go.
There's something strange about this place. We need to get rid of all the horrible things that are in here. We need to, I don't know, purge this place of all the bad stuff in here. I don't know, maybe we should get some sage or something. Yes, burn sage. Ooh, ooh, what was that noise? Oh my God. Oh, it's horrible. Oh no, she's dead. Oh my God, this is horrible. Please, don't let them get me. Oh. You will not get rid of all of us. We take over this place. I don't want to do it, but I am brave, and I will do this. Yes, I will do it for my dead friend who is now on the floor with her guts out. I will get my weapon, and I will attack these bad things now.
And that is 1 minute. That is 1 minute. Thank you very much. Excellent stuff. So, let's now
sadly, the actual film The Purge is a documentary about bulimia, but good effort.
Right, so, next up, Elkie. You haven't had a go yet. For you, you are going to get the movie Shazam! So, you've got the movie Shazam. And here you go.
What is happening here? I'm here. Bam! Shazam! Boom goes the dynamite. Yeah, I appeared out of nowhere. That's my code word. Shazam. Hey, what about you? What do? I'm a superhero, and my name is Shazam. You look at my outfit. I'm pretty buff, right? I used to be in this show called Chuck. Shazam! Hey, look, I'm hanging out with a kid. I'm a grown man hanging out with a little kid. Nobody cares, because I'm Shazam! Boom! Wow, look at that. Hey, did I save somebody? I probably did. Shazam! You know what? This is the end of the movie. Let's roll some credits. Who plays Shazam? Me!
Okay, that is time. Well done. Elkie, do I get the sense that perhaps you haven't seen this film?
I watched about 5 times.
Oh, okay. Well, you had it. Yeah, you had every major quote down. Okay, so who hasn't had a go? Marty, you haven't had a go. I haven't had a go. But Marty, you can go first. Who hasn't? Oh, and JJ. Yeah.
JJ. Yeah.
People are hiding on my screen. So, audience, I've also asked for suggestions of animals. So, put a suggestion of an animal. But, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so Marty, there is a tough one for you here. Bob on Facebook has said The Lion King, but I want some music bits or no dice.
You got a good one.
So, you get The Lion King, but he wants some music bits in there or no dice. Ready?
Okay.
And here you go.
Ah, Savannah! I'm a monkey holding a little lion. Okay, and now my name is Simba, and I want to be the king one day. Oh, it's gonna be great to be king. I haven't seen this movie in a long time. Oh, here comes my Uncle Scar. Oh, you want to be king, do you? Well, you're just a little snot-nosed cub. You can't be king. Well, my dad is the king, and he's going to beat you up. Oh, I'm afraid of Mufasa, so I think I shall kill him with a herd of wildebeests in a canyon. No, don't do that. Oh, my gosh, and it's my fault. I have to run away to the jungle where there's a smelly warthog and a little meerkat. No one ever heard of a meerkat until this movie.
And that is time. So well done.
Don't need to watch it now.
No, well, you do, because if this was the 1 minute first act remake game, that would have been perfect. But we only got up to the introduction of Timon. So JJ, you will go next. Let's find a movie. You have got Star Trek the movie. Star Trek the movie, and you have 1 minute. Take it away.
Bones, come over here. Spock, come here. It's unbelievable, but we've been given a franchise worth 7 films. We're going to make a hell of a lot of money out of this. Oh, Jim, that's just great news. Okay, check out. You had a Russian accent to give us a whole cultural persona of Star Trek. Go left. Sure, Captain, I will go left. And you, the Asian guy next to him, which gives us a really wide plethora of cultural references. Put phasers on standby. Yes, Captain, I will put phasers on standby. Okay, Uhura. Hello, darling. Uhura here. Hello, I'm the kind of image, the gloss from this film. Okay, let's go where no man has gone before. Are you guys? Yes, Jim. Yes, Jim. Yes, Jim. Okay, I'm going to sit in this middle chair so I dominate the whole show. I got lots of buttons.
Excellent, and that is 1 minute, JJ. That was amazing. You gave us an introduction to each of the characters, and not much beyond. Different interpretation of the rules.
In the next 25
you know, I think that was actually slower than the original film. So, let's. Okay, I haven't had a go. So, can one of our performers suggest a movie for me, please?
The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh God, I don't know which one that is. Okay, I'll do my best. Right,
One
so
where the Empire Strikes Back.
Can you tell me, just so I've got, which number is that?
5.
2,
okay, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. I've no idea what.
Good Star Wars film.
I don't remember them. Right. Okay. So anyway, here I go. I'm here. My name is Luke Skywalker, and I'm probably on some kind of desert planet, but I know that if I go to Master Yoda, then he will tell me stuff, because Obi-Wan is already dead by this stage. I must get Luke Skywalker and kill him for destroying the Death Star. I'm Han Solo. Hey, Princess Leia, you done kissing your brother? Because I would like to kiss you too. Oh no! I'm using my force powers. Master Yoda, you've got to help me. I will die now, perhaps I will. Lights battles. Oh no, carbonite! And that's a minute. Okay. I don't know how much of that was correct, but it was all I knew about Star Wars.
That's the ending. You got the
characters in the film with no narrative then.
What?
Oh, okay.
Right, okay. So, audience, who do you think did the best remake of a movie there? Please put some comments into the comment section.
No, it's good. You got almost some of it correct.
Almost some of it. Right, do you know what? I don't know. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got. Okay, so we've got lots of suggestions of animals. Do you know what? I'm so out of breath. Elkie, do you want to tell everyone about your workshop just whilst I catch my breath?
Yes, as part of the Extreme Improv Festival, there are many workshops available, including mine, on this Friday at 6 p.m. British time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and figure it out everywhere else. But I'm doing a workshop on characters, and it's going to be great.
Thank you, Elkie. Yes, it is. So, let's have a look to the comments. So, we've got a vote for Alan from Hugh Janus, which is their name on YouTube. They've given us lots of amusement with that name. We've got a vote for Hannah from Janie on Twitch. Erica Leah says Erica. So, there you go, Erica.
Can you vote for yourself?
This isn't a tournament. It doesn't really matter at this stage. But generally, no. When we vote for the winner of the show at the end, we won't allow that. Right, let's have a look.
And he's voted for himself.
Hugh says, was Luke doing an impression of Alvin the Chipmunk? No, I wasn't. Okay, let's have a look. So, Danny votes for himself now. Jane says Hannah. Elkie says I vote for Elkie. Sienna then votes for Elkie as well. So I think the one with the actual votes was Hannah. You win that round, so well done. Okay, we're going to move. JJ then says JJ was amazeballs. So, okay.
Who are all these people?
I don't know who any of these people are. Right.
So popular today.
Right, so audience, we're going to play another game, and this time we are going to play the game known as Styles Clash. Do you know what? I haven't asked for the things for this. So, audience, I am actually going to need some other suggestions. So, even if you've put one suggestion, you can put several through, but we are going to need suggestions of lots of different things. We're going to need suggestions of film and television styles. We're going to need suggestions of other animals than the ones we've already got. We're going to need suggestions of emotions, accents, time periods, a lot. So flood us with those, because we're going to play Styles Clash, and we're going to do a couple of different games. We might do a different game to this. But in this first round, I would like there to be Hannah, Elkie, and JJ. Hannah, Elkie, and JJ, if everyone else takes out their cameras, is what I'm trying to say. So keep putting suggestions. Sienna says Elkie is funny, so you can that didn't come from yourself there, so that was a good comment. Right, Marty, you're still here. You may as well stay in this scene. We'll do a couple of four-handers, and that way it gets everyone
I'm sorry.
No, stay, because otherwise we have an odd number.
Okay.
Right. So audience, we need animals, films, theatre genres, emotions, time periods. Keep putting them through. So I'm going to choose an animal. You are all animals, and this is going to be a scene where you are all duck-billed platypuses, or duck-billed platypi, I suppose. Right, so you are duck-billed platypuses, and let's have a look. So, you are... What do duck-billed platypuses do?
Out.
Look ugly.
Not much.
Not much. Okay, so you're gathering food for the winter. I don't know, that sounds like it'll do. That's your scenario. You're duck-billed platypi. You are gathering food for the winter. If I stop you along the way and give you a new genre or a new style to continue in, then watch out for it. And here you go.
This sucks.
I got food yesterday.
Where should I put these food that I've collected?
Did anybody get the donuts I asked for?
I can't carry donuts in my little bitty paws.
I'm too old for this.
Oh, no, we all
I've
are.
acquired accent.
We live to 72.
What? What are you
We
saying?
don't have an interesting life.
We don't. I mean, we look ugly. Like we look like we shouldn't even be a part of any kind of animal kingdom.
I'm amazed.
I
you
know.
produced.
God
Say
got
what?
confused when he made us.
I think he meant to do duck-billed giraffe.
God knew exactly what he was doing when he built us. He gave us a permanent pouty face for selfies.
Yeah.
Well,
But sometimes I want to smile. I can't.
Smile? What?
I can't smile. Look.
I can't smile.
Terrify children when I smile.
Freeze. Okay, I would like you to continue this as if it is the Roman times. It is the Roman times. Continue.
Ave Centurion. What do we have to eat?
We
Well,
are in Roman times, but we are still I can't even say it. We're still platypi.
Crocodilla platypus.
We
Yes.
are, but our ducks have not been built so much because it's in olden times.
but we look so much more stylish with our togas.
I feel debonair with my shield, my sticky sword, and my ducky dilly platypus.
Yes. I quite like my boots.
Oh, I've left my my poop scooper for the public restroom at home. Can I borrow yours?
Freeze.
To what?
Continue
What?
this as if it is a horror film.
We look terrible. We're gonna be the first ones killed.
We're always the first ones killed. No one credits the duck-billed platypus.
God, I saw myself in the window. We're going to be typecast as murderers.
There's a platypus over there wearing a goalie mask, and we're holding a machete.
I know, and me and JJ just had sex, so we'll be the first ones to die.
Oh no!
Always.
It's Hannibal Lectus.
Freeze! Okay, I would like you to continue this as if this is the year 1958. Continue.
Who's going to the roller disco?
Roller disco. Cats. That's
The ladies
Hey,
singing
Mom.
in town.
Have you seen my Letterman sweater? I want to take Susie to the prom this Friday.
Oh!
Put some rocks on the bottom of your feet and roll on down to the creek.
You heard of this new guy, Elvis Presley? He's the duck-billed platypus king.
Hey, I love the Platypus Prom. The Platypus Prom is the hip-hoppest place ever.
Didn't know in this
Yeah.
tour I could click my paws.
Check out my poodle skirt. It's made of real poodles.
Woo!
Oh,
That's one cooking
Wear it
duck.
Freeze!
She's so hip.
Okay, I would like you to continue this as if it is a German farce. A German farce.
any other.
Yeah.
This
They are
is
so funny, the English pigs.
are they really funny? I don't think so. Maybe
They're as funny as us Germans who are known for our sense of humor. Yeah.
I will never expect a German platypus gang.
Ja, Safik Nugenschadentreiter.
Not easy for you to say.
You know, I am not very particular about what I do, but what am I saying? I love this.
I cannot understand anything you say.
I think she is French.
Doesn't we not scare off the enemy with our platypusy faces?
We have strong platypus.
And scene. Well done, guys. Well done. I tip my hat to you. So, I like it. Duck-billed platypus was not an easy thing to work with. But we will move on to the other 4 performers. You're going to get a different game. So the other 4 performers...
Alan's having a wee.
Amazing. Excellent amount of information
which
there.
one's that?
So, let's have a look. You are all going to be hyenas. You are hyenas. You are all hyenas. Let's say that there is not enough food. There is not enough food. Well, the last one was about food. The last one was gathering food for the winter. So, same idea. What else do animals do, really? They eat. That's it. They eat and mate. There's nothing else. Yeah, but that's hunting for food. Let's say you are hyenas and you are opening a comedy club. Why not? Right, you are hyenas, you are opening a comedy club. And this time... let's play the same game. Why not? There's loads more suggestions the audience have given us. So, you are hyenas, you are opening a comedy club. Take it away.
Come on, guys, come on. Let's get on a Facebook forum and put out lots of spots for people.
Aye. What we're laughing at.
Yeah. I think we need to get like more women comedians on, definitely, because that's. Hey. No, really, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Oh, we're gonna have more women comedians. You can't have. There's too many many comics out there.
Freeze! Continue this as if it is a western. Take it away.
Comedy club ain't big enough for the.
I'm telling you,
sorry,
Sonny Jim.
Pissed me off.
I'm telling you, Sonny Jim. You know, boy, give me a drink, honey.
I'll give you a drink.
Thank
you. Want
you.
it straight up or straight down?
Both. Straight up the middle. Go for it.
I actually stopped playing the piano when Annie walked in, but people didn't notice because hyenas can't play the piano so good.
Oh, at least you tried. At least you tried.
Hey, Alan, you can play on my piano any day.
Oh.
Hey, that ain't no piano, that's a pianola. It plays itself.
Freeze. Continue this as if it is year 8.
Oh.
What, as in school?
I like it. Very good. Interpret it as you will.
Year 8, I'm trying to work that out in old money.
Teenagers.
Second year, so I think we're about 12.
About 12. We are 12. Yeah, I'm 12. Well, in dog years, obviously, I'm about 80, but yeah.
I'm 13. I'm 13. I'm the oldest in the year.
I'm obsessed with New Kids on the Block again, then.
You're so cool.
Oh, they were great.
Does anyone want a link to my MySpace?
Oh, MySpace?
MySpace? When I was 12, we didn't have the internet.
I love your MySpace page, man. I love the way every time you start it up, it starts playing a song by Aha. And it's only for the first 5 leave notes, so we just hear those notes over and over again.
Freeze!
Forever.
I would like you to continue this with Scouse accents. Continue.
What do you want Erica to do?
Alright.
Alright. You know that Dave?
Aye, yeah.
What the fuck is his accent? What is it?
What's he on? What's he on, love? I don't know what he's on. What's he on?
Queen!
Calm down. I'm going to be very stereotypical.
Does it matter, Queen? He's from the south. He's a wool. What more do you want to know?
Is he a woolhead?
He probably supports Chelsea and doesn't have a clue what a batch is.
Aye. Oh!
Hey, I'm going to make some scouse.
Oh, great. Save us a bit of lamb, love.
Alright, yeah.
Want a bit of scouse? Do you want a blind scouse?
Freeze! Freeze. I don't know what language that was, but anyway. Could you please continue this as if it is a thriller?
The thing is...
Okay, guys, the reason I've gathered you here together is...
Yeah.
We tried opening a comedy club.
We did.
We did.
Tonight, a comedian died on stage.
Oh my God!
We need to figure out why, how, and more importantly, what idiot booked him in the first place.
Boom, 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 boom,
Hang
boom.
on. Was he good looking?
No, he was a comedian. He looked like the wrong end of an albino pony.
Oh,
was it you?
Yes.
It's just we've got to make sure they're in the middle of the spotlight so that everyone can see them, and they should be all right. I hope, as long as no one goes backstage.
Yeah, I think it was a sniper in the gallery that got him.
One more to end on. Continue it as if it is 2019.
I'm having so much fun. Live comedy is the best. This is just like... Even the bad acts.
I wish we were all sitting in masks and about 2 meters apart. I mean,
what?
I really think we should be in masks and sitting 2 meters apart. I think that would be a comedy
this is why women have no place in comedy. That is mental stuff. That is never going to happen.
2019, Alan, the last time we had sex.
That's not so long ago. It's only 21:41 now.
The last time I was conscious when we had sex.
Okay, and we'll end it there before this goes into places where I'm sure there will be a dead body on a stream. So, okay. Right,
That's all right. I've already been in those places, and let me tell you, they're nothing to write home about.
Okay, guys, we're going to change up what we're asking for in
I'm the
the
one of us who
suggestion
can
box.
write.
Let's get suggestions of well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. Well-known characters from fiction or people from history, and unusual things for them to do. Put those into the comments section now. And whilst we do that, because I haven't actually done it on this show, I'm just going to mention that you should get a copy of the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games. It'll explain how to play over 100 short-form improv games. And it has hundreds, literally hundreds, of pro tips to tell you not only how to play the games, but how to play them successfully. So how to successfully play them for an audience. There's illustrations. It's available on... it is available on Amazon all the way around the world. You can get it as a paperback or you can get it as a Kindle edition. With this, let's go straight on to our finale game, which is going to be an impression battle royale. What was that, Hannah?
I can't hear you properly.
You can't hear me?
No, it's low again.
Oh, what have I done? Right, okay, can you hear me now, guys?
I heard you before already.
Yeah,
no problem.
Okay, hang on, let's just check.
Just gone down in volume a bit.
Okay, so the audience can hear me. So, guys, I will speak loudly for you guys, but the audience can hear me. So, The way this works is we will get you to do impressions in pairs, but no, we don't. We'll get you to do impressions competing one against another. Now Ellie's saying I'm still very loud. I don't know what to do. I'm going to turn myself back down. Right, so you guys...
For them, not for us.
Right, yeah, so, okay. She says, OMG, too loud. So I turned myself up and it was too much. I apologise, Ellie. Right, okay, let's get some characters. So, going first, JJ and Danny. JJ and Danny, you guys can go first. JJ, you are going to be Boudica visits a skate park. You are Boudica, you are visiting a skate park, and here you go.
Whoa! Oh, my chariot has been going very fast today. I am a Boudica, or Boudica, depending on your pronunciation. Oh, look at this. This is a veritable park for skates, not chariots. Okay, bring me my skates, sir. Thank you. Right, okay, here we go. Whoa! 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 Oh, this is absolutely fantastic. This is better than chariot. Oh, hang on, I need to kill a couple of serfs. I wouldn't be Boudica without killing people, no, would I? I'm going to bring feminist history into the modern age of 972 AD. Come on then, let's get off this. Come on, let me do a loop. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, I've lost everything there. I've lost everything. Okay, well, I'm one with the kids. I'm Boudica. Vote for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much there, JJ. Well done. Next up, Danny. You are Edgar Allan Poe. You are collecting stamps. You are Edgar Allan Poe collecting stamps. Take it away.
Oh, I think sometimes I just get tired of writing. You know, it plays out with my carpal tunnel. I think I need something more easier to pass my time. Oh, this is interesting. Look how small it is. I could probably collect this. Let's see. I believe I have a perfect folder for them right here. Oh, and this one has a little raven. A raven. Wow. Okay, that's giving me a bit of an idea. Let me write that down. I wonder if I could email this to post this to my cousin. I wonder if she'll like it. Oh no, I mustn't quote that. Okay, never mind. I'll just put that in the post box. No, come back with that. I'm meant to be collecting them. Oh, shoot. Well, that will teach me for getting first class, wouldn't it? Oh, well, I can buy some more at the post office.
Okay, so audience, who do you vote for here? Are you going to be rolling along with JJ as Boudica, or will you say to Danny nevermore? So put your votes into the comments section. Who do you vote for? Danny as Edgar Allan Poe, or do you vote for JJ as Boudica? Get those votes in now. And whilst those votes are coming through, I'm just going to remind you that we are on the final week of the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship Festival 2020. We still have a few guest shows throughout the week. Tomorrow night we're going to have Improbotics. We're going to have Improbotics, which if you don't know the show, you will tomorrow, but it's a fantastic idea for a show which includes artificial intelligence. A robot will actually be doing improv with human beings. So do check that out. That will be at 8 p.m. tomorrow, and then we're going to have a slightly later show at 9 p.m. tomorrow for our extreme show. Just because we had to make sure we gave Improbotics time to do their thing. So let's have a look over to the votes. So guys, help me count these up. Sienna says Danny, Janie says Danny, Max says Danny, Regina says JJ, Biddy Wink Wink says Danny, Hugh Janus says sorry Danny. Oh, I think that might be a vote for JJ there, I'm not sure. Sandra says Danny, Ren says JJ, Sophie says Danny, Hugh says Alan. No, that's what he means, sorry, Danny. Okay, so That was a vote for Danny. I think at this point... Oh, hang on. Hyperactive Anki says JJ. Holly says JJ. Any other votes coming through? At that point, I think Danny is just about won. So well done there, Danny. Next up, let's have a look. We are going to have Elkie and Erica. Elkie and Erica. So, Elkie, let's find a character for you. Elkie, you are going to be Justin Bieber worming his dog. You are Justin Bieber. You are worming your dog, or deworming them. I don't know, interpret it as you will. Justin Bieber worming your dog. Take it away.
Hey girl, get over here. Don't make me call you a bitch. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Ooh, you got worms inside your ass. Ooh. Oh, that's terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh. Hey, Haley, my wife. Get over here. Look at these worms in my bitch's ass. Hey, this is a new song. I can use it. Worms in my bitch's ass. Worms in my bitch's ass. Ooh, boyfriend.
Okay. Joe, that was what's so good about that is like you hit on one joke, but the one joke was so good it didn't matter how many times you said it, it was still funny. Worms in my bitch's ass. Oh god. Okay. So, Erica, you are going to be. You are Mary Shelley. You are selling goods at a jumble sale. You are Mary Shelley. You are selling goods at a jumble sale. And here you go.
Roll up, roll up, roll up. I've got everything here. I've got brains. I've got arms. I've got some bolts. Lovely bolts. Lovely bolts. Anyone? Anyone? Do you know what? I should really, really be getting back to my writing. But I've got all these spare bits I've got to try and sell at this jumble. Come on, anyone. Do you know what? My husband's such a dick. He gets all the credit. I give him all the ideas. I tell him all about my stories, and the bastard, he bloody publishes them, and I get sent here to do the bloody jumble sale. Anyone, buy my bolts. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much there, Erica. So, hang on, I don't know. Was there a husband to Mary Shelley that was stealing her ideas?
Percy Bysshe Shelley, who was a famous poet, one of the Lakeland poets, of course. So it's entirely possible that some of her ideas he published.
Wow, how about that revelation?
That was the norm, though, in that period.
Okay.
Well, it was, because, of course, Wordsworth did exactly the same thing, only it was his sister as well. Dorothy Wordsworth's diaries were the inspiration for a lot of Wordsworth's poems.
And on that word, audience, who do you vote for here? Do you vote for worms in Elkie's bitch's ass? If so, then vote for Elkie or Justin Bieber. Or do you vote for Mary Shelley filling out the jumble in the crossword? So put that in there if you vote for Mary Shelley or Erica. Put the comments there now. Whilst that is coming through, let's just ask a couple of our performers. Jen, who would you edge this one to?
Oh, well, I love a little bit of Biebs. I'm a bit of a believer, so I think I'd have to go for Justin's dog worming treatment there. But they were both great, yeah. I mean, I do like a bit of Mary Shelley as well. You know, great writer, gave us the lovely Frankenstein. But yeah, Bieber, just that musical action got it for me.
Okay, and Danny.
I missed the beginning of Erica's, so I didn't know that she was Mary Shelley, but now that I know that, I did think she did a pretty good job. But is it too late to say sorry? Because I'm still going to...
Okay, so let's quickly go to the comments. So overwhelmingly, we do have a lot of Elkie votes there. You got a golden character to be able to do, but very well done there, Erica, as well.
Excellent, well done.
Elkie, yeah, you got loads of votes for worms.
I'll do the dishes then.
Right, okay. Next up, we are I can't even remember who we had. Hannah, have you had a go?
That's a really good historical joke as well, because of course Mary Shelley's mother, Mary Wollstonecraft, was one of the first feminist writers in the English language. So the idea that her daughter would have to go and do the dishes while yeah, bye.
Thanks.
Listen, guys, I have
Alan,
to live
come
with
back. Hannah and Alan, you can go next. So, Hannah, let's find a character for you. Audience, we're still going to need a couple more characters at least, so put some more characters through. And let's have a look. You are going to be Hannibal. Oh, we've already had Hannibal Lecter, but you haven't done it. You're going to be Hannibal Lecter, Hannah. Hannibal Lecter, children's entertainer. Hannibal Lecter.
Oh, wow.
Hannibal Lecter, children's entertainer. So, Hannibal Lecter, children's entertainer, take it away.
So, children, what we're going to do is we're going to learn about geography and basically every location you could possibly be in. I will find you. I won't say what I will do when I find you. Can you pass me the mask, please? Pass me the mask. So, basically, we need to make sure that when we talk about geography, we don't mix it with history, because they're completely different subjects, but you will be history. It's a good thing I have this mask on. You smell so good, all of you. You smell like cookies and sweeties. Oh, God, I hate my job. Okay, children, let's all remember social distancing. That will help you. 2 meters. Make it 3. Make it 4. You're still too close. I promised your parents I wouldn't nibble you today. Okay. Okay. So, does anyone know where Iceland is? Don't say it's on Bold Street, because it's not in Liverpool anymore. It's somewhere else. It's a country. Okay.
Okay, right, we'll stop you there. Thank you very much, Hannah. Thank you very much. Children nibbling today. There was all sorts of wrongness about that. But,
Today.
Alan, you will go next. Let's find a character for you, Alan. You are going to be Noel Gallagher singing in tune. You are Noel Gallagher singing in tune. Take it away.
Right, yeah, well, I'd like to sing this song, what I've written all by myself with no help from no one. All right, it goes a bit like this. Help, I need somebody, help, not just anybody, help. No, I need someone. And I am really the wrong person to ask to sing something in tune, but I hope you appreciate that.
Okay, thank you so much there, Alan. So, audience, who do we vote for here? Are you going to help out Alan and vote for Alan or Noel Gallagher? Or are you going to take a bite out of Hannah's performance as Hannibal Lecter? Put those votes into the comments section for now. And I will just remind our audience that as well as Elke's amazing workshop on Friday, we have Dina Mild teaching a workshop on Saturday, I believe at 2 p.m. UK time. Dina is a improviser in Russia, so we've got the very international flavour to the end of the workshops for the festival, and I believe her workshop is titled The Game of the Scene, so you can find out about how to just discover the game when you're playing a scene. Find a game in improv, it's always a good approach. So with that, let's go over to the comments section. And we've got a vote for Hannibal. 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 Oh, I see what Hannah. Do you know what? Either way, it still works, right? Hannah. Hugh Janus says Hannah. Hyperactive Anki says Hannah. Hannah. Noel Gallagher. So any more votes coming through? We're going to give it 5 seconds, but it looks like Hannah's got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hannah, you've got it. So well done there. Who is left who hasn't had a go?
Doesn't change the fact that Oasis is shit.
Okay, so there's 3 of us that haven't had a go. I will have a go first. So from our pool of performers, audience, continue to give us some more suggestions. We need a bunch more suggestions of characters. From our pool of performers, suggest a character for me, please.
Peter Andre.
Peter Andre. Oh my god. Peter Andre doing what?
The ironing.
Okay.
Right, okay. Peter Andre doing the ironing. Okay, Jesus Christ. Right. Right, okay. So, right, so if I, like... Oh, my arm! Ooh! It burns, girl! Come over here. Can you just take over doing it? Right, we've got all these children. Like, Jordan, I think I was married to you at one point, and I think I've been on a celebrity show. Perhaps if I go on another one, I can meet another washed-up has-been to marry me and who can do the ironing. And, oh, it wasn't plugged in. Oh, it was psychological. I don't have anything else for this. Right, and that's me done. So, Mysterious Girl, was that the song he sung? My God, I don't know Peter Andre.
The only song he ever sung.
Probably. Okay, so next up, who hasn't had a go? Jen, you haven't had a go. Let's find a character for you. You are, see, this is a cool one. You are Flash Gordon as a weather presenter. Flash Gordon, the weather presenter. And here you go.
Look at my muscles before you look at this weather. Look up here. Look at the north of England. It is strong like me. Yes, I can defeat Ming the Merciless. Ming is coming over from the west towards us now. Ah! Yes, I am Flash Gordon. Ah! To the west, to Wales. Ming will not get over those Welsh mountains. Look at my muscles. Look at my tight top and spandex. Look at my girlfriend. Isn't she beautiful? Oh! Look at the weather. The sun is shining. The lightning is coming down. That's because Ming is on his way. Yes, Ming the Merciless, with slight showers coming over the mountains. Ah, look at my muscles. Look at me. I am the best. Ming is now trapped over on the eastern front of the Pacific Sea. He cannot come and reach me. Flash! Ha! That is the weather forecast. Do 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 do.
Okay, and thanks so much there, Jen. Which leaves us one more person, who is Marty, I believe. Marty, let's find a character for you. You are Tony the Tiger hunting elk. You are Tony the Tiger. For a moment, I thought it said Elky, but you are Tony the Tiger hunting elk. And here you go.
Boys and girls, for years now I've been on television telling you that cereal is the way to go for breakfast. But I'm here to tell you that you need protein. So we're going to hunt some elk today because you know what? They're great! And there's one right there. I'm going to go and get him and eat him up. So...
Okay, thank you so much there, Tony the Tiger. So, audience, who do you vote for in this three-way competition at the end? I was about to say combat something, but it was competition. So, do you vote for Flash Gordon, as played by Jen? Do you vote for Tony the Tiger, as played by Marty? Or do you vote, I can't even remember who I was, Peter Andre, as played by me? Please put your votes into the comments. We'll ask a couple of them what they thought. Erica, who would you give that one to?
Oh, definitely Tony the Tiger. It was great.
JJ, how would you vote that round?
I thought Marty was great as well. Short and sweet, very apt, but I thought Jen killed that. It's a nice mix between weather and spandex.
Weather and spandex. Okay. So let's go over to the comments section and see how.
Can I just say, I thought Jen was almost perfect. I just wanted there to be a reference to the Mercury falling.
I can't remember the films, so that's probably why I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury.
Okay, let's have a look at the comment section.
Yeah.
I'll go away again.
Nice.
So, Janie says Jen. Michael Wilder on YouTube says The Flash. That's another for Jen. Max says Jen. Biddy Wink Wink says Tony. Hugh says she's alive. Jen. Sienna says Marty. Liger's Rule say Jen. Isn't a liger a tiger? You like traitor. That's all I can say.
Leopard and a tiger.
It's a lion and a tiger, right?
Lion and a tiger.
Yeah. Styles Clash says Flash. So I think at that point, Jen, you have gone through. So well done there. How many finalists do we have? 3 or 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we'll have a semi-final round, starting with Elkie and Danny. Elkie and Danny. And we will say, Elkie, you can go first. Let's find a character for you. You are going to be... Okay, you are going to be My Little Pony. You can choose which one. You are My Little Pony, and you are organising World War III. You are My Little Pony. You are organising World War III. Take it away.
Oh, I'm an innocent little pony with a British accent for some reason. Oh, there's men over there going to shoot rainbows out of my arse. You're dead. You're dead. Bye, Felicia. You're dead. Oh, there's other people coming. I've got to.
I'm knackered, you.
I've got to call. I hear somebody on the telecoms in the background. Are you my backup? Because I'm a cute little pony and I need to shoot rainbows out of my ass. Over here. Boom, 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 boom. You're fired. You're fired.
And scene. Well done there. Did anyone else just think she sounded exactly like Moaning Myrtle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing. Remember that voice. You can use that as Moaning Myrtle. So, Danny.
Can I just apologise if anyone overheard Erica and me talking while Elkie was on?
I forgot to mute. Sorry.
It's all bad. I'm so sorry, Elkie.
Don't worry,
I used it. You were on my telecoms.
Yeah.
Good. Brilliant. Good work. Thank
It was
you.
sabotage for
Sorry,
beating
everybody.
Don't worry. Okay, Danny,
how can I
you are
follow that?
next. And you are going to be Norman Wisdom saving the world. You are Norman Wisdom saving... Do you not know who Norman Wisdom is?
I've been on stage with Norman Wisdom.
No way. You've been on stage with Norman Wisdom. Where
Yep.
was that, JJ?
I was a child, and he brought me on stage to give me some Rose's chocolates that he promoted at that time, and he kept bringing me back, and the joke was he sent me off, he brought me back, sent me off, and I got loads and loads of presents and sweets.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, we will get another one. Danny, you need
Great
to look
story.
up Norman Wisdom. Right, let's give you another one. So, okay, you are going to be Donald Duck eating spaghetti. You are Donald Duck, you are eating spaghetti. Here you go.
Casey, what's for dinner? Spaghetti? We had that last night and the night before when the Nexus were over. You don't see many making the same thing for Mickey every... Oh, this is good. This is so rich, it's richer than Uncle Scrooge. I just got a bit... It's making me tick. They think, what did you put in here? And sing.
Okay, well, Danny, you should use that voice all the time. That's amazing. Right, so audience, are you quackers over Danny as Donald Duck? If so, then vote for Danny or Donald Duck. Or do you vote for Moaning Myrtle or Elkie? If you want to vote for Elkie, put Elkie into the comments. So vote for Elkie or Danny. Put the votes into the comments now whilst we're waiting for that to come through. Marty, who would you give this one to?
Oh, I really, wow. It's a hard decision, but, you know, Elkie she seems to be on this really big ass kick today. So I'm getting shooting rainbows out of her ass. I'm going to give it to her.
Okay. So, and Jen, who would you vote for here?
Yeah, both great. I love a Donald Duck impression. But yeah, I used to love My Little Ponies when I was younger. And if they'd talked to me like that, then I would definitely have still be collecting them now. So yeah, for Elkie, for My Little Pony.
So if Hasbro are watching this, you know what to do. Right, so, okay, let's have a look. So Max votes for Danny. Janie says Elkie. Hugh says Elkie. Jane says Elkie. Styles Clash says Elkie. Sandra George says Danny Duck. Biddy Wink Wink says Danny Duck as well. Bridget says Danny. And any other votes coming through? Sandra says love Norman Wisdom. Well, we'll see if we can get a Norman Wisdom impression in there somewhere. Any other votes coming through? Sophie J says Elkie. So how are we doing on the votes? Elkie, Danny, Elkie's 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 to 5. We're going to give it a few more seconds. 4 to 5. Elkie is just in the lead. Let's give it another 5 seconds. 5. Audience, you need to vote quickly. 4, because otherwise time is going to run out. 3, there's only 3 seconds left. 2, I did warn you. 1, and Elkie, you have gone through there just. Well done. Very close round. So, that leaves Hannah and Jen. Hannah and Jen. Oh, Bridget just said still Danny, but she'd already voted Danny. So, too late either way.
Danny, have you got a fisheye lens on your computer?
He's being sucked into a black hole and it's just getting him very slowly.
Yeah, I think I do. I noticed it's curved around the edges.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Jen. Jen, do you know who Norman Wisdom is?
A little bit, I guess. You like North, yeah.
We'll get something else then. We'll get.
Oh, Mr. Grimsdale. That's about it. Yeah.
Okay, and that was her impression. No, I'm joking. Okay, you are going to be Jim Carrey, Lion Tamer. You are Jim Carrey, Lion Tamer, and here you go.
Oh, lion. Let me just put on this mask. Oh, yeah. Let's do this. Okay, come here, purr, little kitty. Yeah, come on, little kitty. Purr, let's rock. Yes. Okay. Oh, big claws you got. Oh. Oh, no. He got me. I can't take the mask. Oh, God. Oh. I'm not a very good lion tamer.
Okay. Thank you so much there, Jen. And now let's find a character for Hannah. You are going to be... So, I think I know who this character is. It says Ethan Hunt. Is that Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible?
Mission Impossible.
Okay,
yes,
so
yeah.
You are Ethan Hunt, which is Tom Cruise's character in Mission Impossible. So I guess we're going for Tom Cruise here. Taking his kid to school. You are Ethan Hunt taking his kid to school. Tom Cruise. Ready? Here you go.
All right, guys, so what you just need to make sure you do is look both ways before you cross the road. And when you cross the road, just make sure you're looking both ways. When you go into the school, you need to go into the school, turn right, turn left, turn right again, go down the corridor, don't talk to anyone, go in your classroom. This is really important. When you get in your classroom, you want to sit away from all the other kids. You don't know what they've got. You want to make sure you take out all of your pencils and your pens and make sure that your book has your name on it and your address so we know where to find you just in case anything goes wrong. When you close that book, make sure you slide it in the inside of your your bag, zip your bag up and stick it at the back of the classroom. That is very important. The teachers have my number, but if you need my number, I managed to get inside the school by going through the back entrance, round onto the roof, down, zip wired into your geography lesson, and I have inscribed my number underneath your desk. If there is an emergency, just look underneath your desk and find a mobile device. If you cannot find a mobile device, then make a paper airplane and shoot it out of the window. I have people around your school who will be able to find that paper airplane and give me a call. And all you have to do is just sit tight. Daddy will be on his way, okay? Whatever else I am doing with guns and motorbikes and jumping off roofs and riding horses does not matter, because you are my children and I love you. I love you more than life itself. So you will be saved.
Okay. Thank you very much there, Hannah. Okay, so audience, who do you vote for here? Do you vote for Hannah? Will she win, or is it a mission impossible for Hannah to get the victory in this round? Or do you vote for Jen? Did you think that was a smoking performance? In which case,
that was the line I couldn't remember.
Do you know what? I was trying to think. There's got Lion Tamer. There had to be something along the lines of Ace Ventura, but I can't really remember what he says.
I couldn't remember anything.
No, okay. So, Ace Ventura, not Ace Ventura, Jim Carrey or Jen to vote for Jen, or Ethan Hunt, Tom Cruise, or Hannah for Hannah. Put your votes into the comments section, and whilst we're doing that, let's very quickly find out. Alan, who would you vote for there?
I thought Jen was brilliant. She annoyed the hell out of me, which Jim Carrey always did. So I find it hard to argue with. Although I do feel there's a slightly missed opportunity, and it would have been interesting to see how the Man in the Moon Jim Carrey would have been a lion tamer. So that's one for next time, maybe. But I mean, Hannah, the sheer speed of her productivity, you've got to admire anyone who can improvise as fast as that. To be somebody who is permanently wired as
Okay, so just going over to the comments.
Central American snuffle dust, so it's got to be Hannah for me.
Okay, so we won't wait for any more, just because looking at the comments, Hannah, you have decisively won. Max says Jen, but then Sophie J, Hannah, Janie, Hannah, Biddy Wink, Hannah, Go Hannah says Bridget, Jane says Hannah, Hugh says Hannah, and a few more Hannahs. I think you won them over with that. It was very Tom Cruise. Very good. And you didn't even get onto the Scientology part, so you know, there's still more to go.
That's more for when the kids get older.
Ethan Hunt. It wasn't Tom Cruise. Ethan Hunt.
They're the same thing.
They're not.
And wait until they get into
small actor into Scientology. The other was what Hannah did.
Okay, if you like. Just trying to be light-hearted here. Just trying to do some comedy. Right. Okay. Elkie and Hannah. Right. Let's have a grand finale now. So let's find some characters for you. Elkie, you can go first. And
I'm always going first.
Well, Hannah just went. Okay. Hannah, you can go first.
I'll go first.
I'm wired, apparently, so I'll go again.
Okay, Hannah, you will go first. And you are going to be Prince Charles running a marathon. You are Prince Charles running a marathon, and here you go.
Hurry up. Use all four legs, darling. Clip clop. Hello, Mommy. I'm running a marathon. Don't I look fabulous? There's William and the other one. Fabulous. I keep that to myself. Oh, I'm so glad I got these new sketches. I definitely don't think I could have been able to run in the Royal Nike. Whew, I should have taken the pony. Come on, Camilla, speaking of ponies. I think I need to stop. I've only ran 2 miles and it's... Oh, can you bring the carriage round? Mummy, I want the carriage. No, the golden one. No, Camilla's fine. She's got 4 legs and hooves. She's lucky. I just carriage. Carry on. Okay, it's for the British public.
Okay, well done there, well done. Oh God, savagely destroying Camilla there. Right, you had
You
me.
guys really think Camilla looked like a horse?
No. Yes.
Savagely destroying Camilla look like a horse? Nay.
Nay.
Oh dear. Right,
David.
yo.
You got a
There
fact for us?
There goes your knighthood.
No. Right, okay, so she'll be long dead before I get a knighthood, don't worry. So, anyway, let's find a character for Elkie. You are going to be... Hugh just said Hannah's going to the tower. So, let's have a look for a character.
Tower.
Yeah.
You are going to be... Elkie, you are Jerry Seinfeld. You are inviting Newman for a dinner. You are Jerry Seinfeld, you're inviting Newman for a dinner. And here you go.
What's the deal with dinner? Oh my God! You know what? I'm cooking and I might as well invite people. Who haven't I talked to lately? Newman. I don't like that guy, but maybe I'll make amends and invite him over. Hey, I'll wear my nice puffy shirt. I look like I'm in Victorian times or maybe part of Prince's entourage, but I'll look good in it. Oh, what's the deal with that? Oh, hello, Newman. Come on in. I made you all your favorite food. Everything. Oh, don't mind Kramer. He likes to watch. What's the deal with that? Elaine is gonna dance for us for your entertainment. No, she's not spastic. That's how she dances. What's the deal with that? Newman.
Okay, thank you so much there, Elkie. So, are we all saying what's the deal with Elkie? In which case, vote for Elkie as Seinfeld, or vote off with her head for Hannah if you see that Hannah is going to be put in the guillotine. So let's see what's coming through in the comment section in a second. But first of all, Danny, who would you give this one to?
I mean, considering I know very little about Seinfeld, I still think Elkie, for what I do know, did a pretty good job. But you know, I can't not vote for Hannah either. Otherwise, I'm going to get a big ear.
One of us was almost hit by a train.
That is your first vacillation warning. Make a decision.
Right.
As I said, I'm voting for Hannah because I can't not vote for her.
Okay, and Marty, who would you vote for?
Oh, they were both good, but Hannah was just she was cracking me up. That was just great.
Okay, let's go over see what we've got coming through in the comments section. So, Janie says Elkie. Jane says Elkie. Sandra George says Camilla here. I can't stay mad at Hannah, so she gets my vote. Very good comment. I like that. Max says Hannah. Biddy Wink Wink says Elkie. Sienna says Elkie. Guys, help me keep track of this. So that's Sophie J says Hannah. So Hannah, Elkie, So hang on, I'm starting again. So Hannah, Elkie, Hannah, Elkie, Hannah, Elkie, Hannah, and that's where we're up to. What are we up to?
I'm like Hannah won.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we're 8-5 in favour of Hannah.
8-5. We'll still give it another 5 seconds in this case. So, audience, you're going to have to get any votes through if it's going to tie things up here. But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Hannah! That means you have won today. Well done. Another close finale. Well done. Hannah, do you not like Camilla?
Never met her.
Never met her. Right, love it. So, excellent. Hannah, do you know what? I'm going to have to see if I can even give you the championship, because I haven't done like one of these properly in a while. And I don't know where the champion... There's a championship. So, on the screen now, you will have the championship. I can't move it. It's stuck. I'm so sorry. The championship is freezing.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'll just ask Hannah the same question again, but in a different way. Hannah, you're from Liverpool. How do you feel about the most conservative institution in the country?
Well, I'm not political, Alan, but all I will say is conservative what?
Right, so with that, Hannah, you have now got the championship belt over the screen just underneath you. So you can pose and have the bragging rights of being the champion there. And with that, we have come to the end of our show. So all we have to do now is find out where you can find each of our lovely performers on the old social of media. Starting this time with Marty. Where can the people find you?
Yes, well, I think I have successfully thrown up my graphic here.
You have.
And so you can find me all these places under Marty Gordon at Facebook, and you can see all of my art that I do on Instagram at What Would Jesus Glue.
Okay, thank you so much there, Marty. Next up, let's find out where you can find JJ.
Mainly on Facebook. I don't really do the other stuff. So JJ Hazan on Facebook. Lots of improv friends, lots of other ones. Be always happy to say hello to new people. That's it.
Okay, thank you so much. Next up, Danny, where can the people find you?
Mostly in my room, because I'm still working from home. I don't have any public social media, but I am part of the Portsmouth Improv Experience. You can find on Facebook. And you can also find me here on Friday for the Revenge of the Werewolf, I believe.
Yes, you can. Okay, we'll mention that again in a bit more detail in a moment. Next up, Elkie, where can everyone find you?
Well, I'm going to be playing this same game tomorrow night, so you can catch me there. I'm also teaching my workshop that I mentioned previously this Friday on character work. So if you want to get better with your, I can't even talk. But if you want to get better with your characters, not speaking well, then take my class or my workshop. It's going to be great fun. And Elkie TV. Down below, you should see my name, Elkie TV. I'm everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, your nightmares.
Amazing. And guys, if you want to find Elkie's workshop, just go to www.extremeimprov.co.uk/workshops. It's got all of the information and the ticket link, because places have to be booked in advance. Next up, Erica.
David.
Yes.
How much are the tickets for the workshop?
They're about £10. I forget off the top of my head. All of the workshop leaders have got different prices, so I can't remember.
£10.
But £10, I think
Sounds
they
like a
are.
bargain.
But there may also be it's a good point, Alan. So there is also, I believe, a slight discount if people are on a low income or to support diversity. We have had programs like this running all month, so do check out, because all of the information is available. Erica, where can the people find you?
Well, Alan interrupted me as usual. I'm mainly behind the scenes, producing stuff and helping Alan and picking up Tony Slattery's mess. So you probably won't see me on here again. I've absolutely loved it. It was a great experience. I've been promising to do it for a while. So Alan's got a website coming soon, www.alanlear.co.uk. So follow that. But you won't see me on here again. But thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Well, we'll see about that, Erica. Alan.
Yeah, all right.
Right, where can we find you? Oh, you just said the website. She stole your thunder.
No, not at all, because it doesn't exist yet, so I'm quite happy with that. But what hopefully will exist is on the 2nd of September, I'm doing a show with Robin Ince and Toby Haydock about Doctor Who. That it's going to be on part of Robin Ince's Cosmic Shambles network. So if you go to the Cosmic Shambles website or at Cosmic Shambles, that'll be the thing that's happening that day, 2nd of September. If you can join me, that'd be marvellous. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you so much. Jen, where can everyone find you?
Hello. I am on social media, etc. You can find me on my comedy page as Jen Strike Comedy. I'm a member of the Same Faces, Tiny Stories, and my improv duo, Improvoki, which is a mashup of improv and karaoke. And that's me, yeah. And just hunt me down, yeah.
I just did that with Noel Gallagher. Turns out everybody hated it.
Okay, so, for me...
I think it was more you they hated than Noel Gallagher.
A fair point, Tom.
Oh dear, guys. Right, so my name is David Pistansky. You can find me at David Pistansky, spelled P-U-S-T-A-N... I can't even... Pistansky. Right, David Pistansky, P-U-S-T-A-N-S-K-Y on social media. I got there in the end. And if you can work out what my accent is, put it into the comments section, because we're still trying to figure this one out. So, that means we need to come to our Extreme Improv XStreamed champion of the day, and that is Hannah. Where can the people find you?
So you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Hannah_McGowan_X. It's down there somewhere. Twitter and Instagram with the X for extreme at the end.
Amazing.
You can also find me, yeah, exactly. You can also find me at Boss Birds Improv, which is an all-women improv company in Liverpool. I will also be here on Friday doing the Werewolf Shindig, which is exciting, and all other extreme shows.
I love it. Do you know what? We should have just called the show The Werewolf Shindig. How amazing would have that been? But what they've referenced, and I forget to plug. Sorry, yeah. So tomorrow night we've got another Extreme Improv XStreamed, which will follow Improbotics. That's at 8. And then we'll be on at 9. And then about 11 o'clock time there is Donut Sunday, and they'll be doing some improv, another guest act. And then on Friday we will have Revenge of the Werewolf. We debuted this show last week and it went down so well with audiences and performers alike that we're doing it again this week, and I think again next week, unless this Friday absolutely bombs. But I'm sure it won't, so do check out Revenge of the Werewolf, which is a mashup of the classic werewolf game. If you don't know it, check it out and you'll enjoy it, I'm sure, along with short and long form improv stuff. So, from me and from everyone else, I will say that this is Extreme Improv. Let's just have a quick look at the comments here. Sandra George says, thanks for a great show, guys. Hugh on YouTube says, well done, guys. Good night. Good night to all of you out there. And with that, I'll just say, if you want to support the channel, then just go over to youtube.com/Extreme Improv. Click that subscribe button. I'll leave the plugs at that. So from me, from everyone else, thank you so much. Stay happy, stay laughing, and stay extremed. Right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
And we are off the air. Well done, guys. Great show.